Hello, welcome back to my channel, and it's been a while since I touched my traveler's notebook and my journal, so here I'm just flipping through my monthly insert to see how I been in the past few months. And of course I really miss my journals and my traveler's notebook. And here I am flipping through my mains insert as well. As you can see, I'm almost done with it, just left the 30th, and hence I'm gonna set up my June's insert today rather than a journal with me, because yeah, before I can update my journal I need to set up my June insert first. And I'm gonna use this dot grid one as well, the 026 dot grid Travelers Company's new insert, and I'm gonna keep that for later because in my mains insert I use that as my deco on my cover page. So this month I'm not gonna use that. Here I'm just showing you the dot grid. And you know, to my own surprise, I've mentioned this before, to my own surprise I really love the dot grid insert. I will use my grid insert again, but for now I'm in the excitement mode for this dot grid insert, so I'm going to use this for my June insert as well. And here I'm going to use this classic brown grid washi, and it's a very thick one. I think the thickest there is for the classic washi. So I'm gonna put it on the side, and I usually love to leave some space rather than putting down the washi near to the edge of my page, of my cover. Yep, I don't know, sometimes I felt that it gives a bit of a layering effect, my layering effect. Yeah, I think it looks better that way. Here I'm just taking my scissor from this leather envelope pouch from Mystic Little Gifts, and I'm gonna trim down the washi. So yeah, lately I've been very caught up with my work. I do not have the time to even touch my traveler's notebook, let alone update my journal. So today I'm very excited to share my setup with you. And yeah, here I'm taking out this glassine paper from 36 Sublow. Now I just noticed that there are different quality of glassine paper as well. Now this 36 Sublow's glassine paper is a bit on a thinner side. Okay, so I'm gonna use this rounded date tag stamp from Cat's Life Press. There we go, Cat's Life Press, to stamp on this glassine paper. Now I prefer a thicker glassine paper to have a bit of a structure, but when I bought this I didn't know that, I thought all glassine paper are the same, but there are thicker ones and there are thinner ones. And normally they don't really mention that on the packaging, they just say glassine paper. Yep. So I use this stance on black color stamp to stamp on the glassine paper. VersaFine Claire will not, I do not know. I didn't try to really leave it like overnight or anything for it to really dry to see whether it will dry properly. Well, I can't wait that long. So normally for glassine paper, I will use Stanson. VersaFine Claire definitely will not dry like within the minutes. Yep. I don't know whether it will dry after maybe an hour or two or even overnight, but let's say I don't have time to wait that long, so I use Stanson. And while waiting, of course Stanson is still need time to dry on the glassine paper. While waiting for that, I'm gonna use this craft cardstock paper to punch out my tag from this. Did I say correctly? I'm gonna use this Frisca tag punch to punch out this cardstock paper. Oh my goodness, please bear with me. Like I said, I was totally flat out the last week. Yep, due to work, so I may be a bit incoherent. Next up, I'm gonna punch out the hole on top of the tag. So I'm using this. At first I want to use this EK Success punch, a cute one, but when I want to punch it together with that glassine paper that did. Yeah, here I'm just trying to ensure that it's totally dry. So I will choose one. I punch. Sorry, I'm not punching out. I sort of stamped out two to see, just in case the first one didn't work out, at least I can use the second one. So here I'm just cutting around it. You know, it's very difficult to cut using, you know, to see using through the camera, not using through the camera. So I sort of gave up and paused and then cut it off camera. Here, as you can see, I have some problem because I cannot hold the date tag in place. So I'm gonna use my conventional single punch, which is this one. So yep, I wanted to punch the two together. Yep, using the date tag as to eyeball the tag as well, the tag behind. Here I'm gonna use this stamp which is in a stamp pattern. Yep, and I'm gonna use my VersaFine Clear on the black. Now lately I love to use black color ink pad rather than other colors, black or dark blue or navy blue or brown, darker colors. Yep, not sure why. I'm into a darker color tone mode. And here I'm using this Camille Garden floral stamp. And since I've used the black ink on the stamp pattern stamp, I will use the red for the floral and the blue for this Chinese character stamp designed by Pipit Zaka. I love to use this one. It says 手写. 手写 means handwritten. So perfect for my journal because they're definitely all handwritten by me. And here I'm gonna stamp down the date, which is June 2019. So I got this pack figure stamp set from May's Life. I hope I get the name correct. Anywho, if you're interested, do let me know. I can let you know where I actually get it from. She have an Etsy shop, but she's a local. I mean Malaysian. So, but she does ship internationally, and she have all these amazing vintage stationeries like stamps, notebooks, and things like that. Most of my vintage, or I should say all of my vintage stamps, especially alpha stamps and number stamps, I got it from her. I don't know where she dug it out from. She really could locate all these, you know, vintage stamps, which are all in good quality, really. So I love getting vintage stamps from her, especially alpha numbers like this one. So this is a size number 4. I think it's the smallest there is for this number set. So yeah, now it's just tying the two together. So recently I bought this rolls, Avril rolls of strings, and I wanted to see which color I wanted to use. I think the maroon will go better with my brown and black. And I love this one because it's not too thick. It is wide, but because of the material, it actually can lay flat. Yep, unlike the previous one I used, like the strings, they're actually pretty thick. But I still love to use them. So it depends. Now I have more choices to use. Yep. And I'm gonna trim it down a little bit so that's not too long. And I'm gonna cut a ribbon pattern at the end there. There we go. I think the maroon color suits this craft paper folder very well. So now actually I do not have an idea in mind. I just know I want to do the tag with that date tag as well on a glassine paper. Apart from that, I really have no idea what I want to do. Like I said, I do not have the time even to open or touch my traveler's notebook. So I actually do this live. I mean, my idea is I sort of thought it out there and then while I filmed this. And even though this video is around 19 minutes, actually it's almost 20 minutes. It's a bit too long for my standard, but I have no choice because I have to think quite a few times on what I want to do next, and I actually pause this video for quite a while. So it may be about 20 minutes, but I think the whole process that I set up this journal, this insert is about 1 hour. Yeah, so I am actually quite tired now, but I really wanted to share the setup of my insert, and it sort of released me of my stress in a way, even though I have to think of what I want to do next. But I'm happy to think about it, I'm happy to be creative, and yeah. So enough babbling. So I took out my girl stickers, and of course I want to use this Band-Aid sunflower sticker. Sunflower is my favorite flower, so I want to use this. And recently I got these big ones, big size sunflower washi sticker. I have the small one as well, but I want to use the big one here. So I'm just trying to figure out which one I want, and I decided I wanted that and that. When I see people layering all this flower together is so pretty, but when I try to layer it, somehow it felt not nice. Not what I would like it to be. So here I'm trying again, and I actually pause a while to shift that 2 stickers around to see how it will go. And then I took out the smaller size because I felt something is still missing. I want a smaller flower, so I took out the smaller size Band-Aid sunflower washi sticker and put it there. And I think that completes the whole bunch of, what do you call it, flower, for a bunch of flowers. I'm sorry, the word just wouldn't come to my mind. Anywho, I pause a while and move the 3 stickers again with the smaller flower, and I like how it turns out now. So I'm gonna stick down my tag with my favorite glue tape plus Eco Spin. And I have a funny story to tell while I'm sticking that down. I ordered this, I know it's too good to be true. I saw this little bee ticket strip punch in a website, and I ordered it because it's not too expensive and the shipping is free. I have the sense that it's too good to be true because that punch is discontinued, but I felt that, what, I am willing to take the risk if it's a con or whatever, because it's not like way too expensive. So, and the shipping is free. I ordered it, and not long ago they sent me this shipping tracking number. I was so happy, and I saw that it's actually shipped from China. I was like, are they going to give me a pirated one? Anywho, I waited for it excitedly. The first hurdle came, whereby I saw the tracking. Yes, it is shipping to Malaysia, but when it reached Guangzhou exchange, I don't know, it says something about exchange station or exchange office, it got returned. I waited for a few days and there's no update to the tracking, so I asked them, I emailed them. Actually, I do not email them because they do not have an email, but you can contact them through their website, right? And actually this tracking that sent to me is via email, but it doesn't actually says it's from their website. I have to assume it's from their website because I do not order any other things from this company or from this email that I do not know of. So I did ask them and they said, oh, it's passing through custom. But the next day I got it. And I was so excited because my husband was the one receiving it. It's actually non-trackable when I saw the label. However, it's from China, and when I open it, it's a sunglass. Can you believe it? It's a sunglasses. And the funny thing is Ray-Ban, but the quality when I open it, I don't think it's a genuine Ray-Ban. So now I don't know whether I want to laugh or to cry. I know it's too good to be true because that punch is discontinued, but this website is like a public website and is operational, so I don't think you can actually con people. I'm not sure. I already emailed them. I said, you have sent me a sunglasses instead of a punch. How can it be so wrong? I mean, if you send me like a wrong type of punch, at least it's still a punch. I mean, it's not out by that far, but it's a sunglasses. I don't know whether I want to laugh or I want to cry. Sorry, back to my setup. So that big calendar stamp is actually from I don't know how to pronounce it, Misia or Mikia, a Taiwan company, and I love to use that because when I can use that number to stamp in the date, it fits perfectly. Yeah. And next I use this Yosogo stamp, the special size, to stamp down the month, and I also put down that girl sticker at the bottom. Now this month, because I'm a bit rushed and I'm a bit tired and do not have much inspiration, so I try to keep things very simple. I just use my stamps and my stickers and this Cavallini number stamp, which is one of my favorite number stamp. Yep. So I'm gonna stamp as a background the number is 06, so I'm gonna use this Versamagic chalk ink. I still can't believe I received sunglasses instead of a punch. Really, it's so funny. I will update you guys again whether I get a refund or they will send me a punch instead. Really, so funny. And it's not even a real Ray-Ban. The quality is really, if you know what I mean. Yep. So here I'm putting down the 06 as a background. And I think it looks good. And yeah, I know it's a bit empty, but I felt that it's okay for now. If I want to add anything, I'll add later on when I have the inspiration or when I have more ideas. Here I'm just putting down another sunflower sticker on my first page together with a girl sticker. And here I'm gonna put something at the back of the cover as well. I still want to put the sunflower washi because this is like the theme for my June's insert. So, but I want to put a thinner grit washi. So I'm gonna use the thinnest that Classicy has for the grit washi. They have 3 sizes: the small, the medium, and the big. I can't remember the measurement, but yeah, if you look at it, it's very small, medium, and big. And I use that as a background. I'm gonna use this sunflower, just a sunflower without any leaves. And I think it's done. I love how it turns out, and I can hear my son coughing. Okay, but this is my completed setup insert, and thank you guys for watching. I'm sorry that I didn't post up a video last week. Bye.